passion for others. Pass it on.
You're still watching Kababayan LA, where earlier we got to talk to Vice President Jedra Marbinay, along with his son, also the mayor of Makati, June Binay. You know what? There's some politicians who come from a political family, but there are some who are driven by their desire to serve, also inspired by their own idealism. One of them is the mayor of Valenzuela, and we also got to talk to him, Honorable Mayor Sherwin Gatchalian.
Well, this is my last term as mayor. I ran last 2001 as congressman. I won. And then I ran twice again, 2004, 2007, and I won. And this year I won again, so it's going to be my last term. And I'm having fun, meeting a lot of people, having fun, and constituents are actually, it's a two-way process. I'm learning a lot from my constituents, and hopefully my constituents also learn a lot from me.
I hear that a lot of your constituents from Valenzuela are all praises for you. What do you think is your biggest contribution to that province?
Actually, I had a talk yesterday in front of architects, a group of architects, and I told them that my background is largely from the private sector, and I'm fortunate enough to have the experience of managing our family business. So when I moved to the government service, I brought that management experience and that management skill, and that helped me a lot. Running City Hall is about management. It's about people management, it's about management of resources, and my past experiences helped me a lot in terms of putting projects together in City Hall. Well, like any other developing country, there's a lot of growing pains, and reputation, corruption, inefficiencies are all part of this growing pains. Even in the most advanced countries, when they were new to democracy, there were a lot of problems, and you just have to be positive. You just have to be optimistic. And my view on this is, I always want to be part of change, whether it's big or small. Valenzuela is only part of the Philippines, but if I can institute change in my city, and hopefully that contributes to the bigger picture, then I'm very happy. At least I'm part of those people, maybe few or maybe a lot of people who are clamoring for change, and that gives me the inspiration to move forward.
And it's good that you're very positive about that. Unfortunately, a lot of our viewers, Filipino Americans in the States, they say they move there out of necessity. And once there, they start comparing the system. And unfortunately, a lot of them are losing hope. They think not many voted in the last election, and because they feel that no matter who gets elected, it's going to be the same thing over and over. What is your take on that?
Well, different people, different folks, different strokes. And to the majority of the working class and the majority of our population, obviously they would want to seek a more stable ground. And the Philippines somehow, to the most extent, cannot offer that. And if you just want to raise your family, opportunity is there. The Philippines is a very difficult place to find that, at least for now. Okay, and that's why. For us who decided to go into public service, sees that there is potential in this country and there's hope. And all we need to do is to work together, definitely choose the right leaders. We have a new president now, a new administration, and the new president brings in a lot of hope. And I always tell people I like what I see so far in his last 2 or 3 days, because no matter how small his advocacies are, like taking away sirens and not going around experiencing the same traffic conditions as we are. These are small examples that can lead to a much bigger change, and that's what we need, optimism and positive thinking.
Well, how can we help as overseas Filipino workers or kababayans living abroad? How can we help the situation here?
America is a melting pot of talent. A lot of good people migrate to the United States. Not only the Philippines, but you talk about the rest of the world. And my advice to the overseas Filipinos is, now that I think, for my own view, the Philippines is moving forward. I mean, just go around and see. There are new buildings all over the place. There's so many constructions happening in our country. I think now's the time for some of our overseas Filipinos to come back. Maybe not on a full time, but maybe part-time, and contribute their talent. I think they've experienced so much in the States. They've contributed so much in the States. Why not contribute a little to the Philippines?
Youth and idealism usually is a combination for young politicians. But you know what? There are some young people out there, young Filipinos, that are very idealistic, and yet they don't need to be in politics. We'll meet one when we return. Don't go away.
This summer, escape to Polynesia.